Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I'm doing readings for the Pisces Collective. We are looking at Gifts of the Lonely Path. This is the second reading of the day. If you would like to see the first one, go ahead and do so. This is such a beautiful card just before we look. I know these are like beastly, imagined creatures, but they look like gentle giants who would cause no harm. He is looking at a beautiful white butterfly transformation. I love that you get the transformation vibe here very much. And you get the idea that it is sometimes lonely to be on this path. But this morning we were looking at, you may be in the minority of people who actually take a chance at experiencing life rather than being afraid to live or to constantly be planning with no real way ahead. But the only way to truly experience life is by living it. And in saying that, there are no guarantees that it's going to go exactly as planned. But you'll gain great insight, experience, and a better knowledge of who you are and where you want to go and how to succeed if you don't. And it's a much better path than never have lived. To maybe spend your whole life planning on things and being indecisive and not truly doing anything only to find out that you've run out of time. So it's a very powerful message, very magical message for you today. And I'm going to read to you what this has to say. There will be times when the solitude feels blissful, the sensation of the air, the scent of the bud, the song of the bird, the wisdom of the trees, the knowledge of the steady earth beneath your feet. When you are so full of song of the world, you become one with the rhapsody of life as your soul flows forth from the small space in which it was once contained. What once was a void has now become a world overflowing with delight and discovery. What once was darkness is now filled with stars. These precious insights may never have been seen or felt or understood had you not been in isolation for a time. There are gifts here on the lonely path. Receive them and make them yours. So it's saying that it does understand the solitude that you needed, the time that you took to figure it out. Everybody needs those pauses in between movement. And there's great insight to be had. But the true message that I feel resonates here is that you should take that wisdom and use it wisely to move forward, to make the decisions that you need to make to move forward in your life. Okay. So I'm going to take from Wisdom of the Witch, which I did this morning as well. Beautiful reading if you hadn't seen it. I strongly encourage you to do so. This week is quickly drawing to a close. Tomorrow is the last day of readings for the week. And then Sunday, we're going to do, the Sunday morning is going to be a healing. So it's Spirit giving you some insight on some of you who may be having difficulties right now. So if you need a little bit of a spiritual hug, we'll call it, I would watch that. And then Sunday evening, as always, I will be doing the readings for the upcoming week. The Ace of Fire. It also came out this morning. It's the opportunities that you need to grasp. Okay? And the Four of Air. Wow, look at these. They're so beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to read the messages from these. Oh, and look at this. If you've been watching all week, if you're new, you won't know this, but if you have been watching all week, look at what we've got here. There it is again, my friends. The number 8, the sign of infinity. Over and over again. Let's see what the Ace of Fire has to offer us today. The sun rises and its warmth draws forth life from the earth. Fire is a spark of life. Fire is a power of transformation. We were talking about transformation. Fire is spirit. Approach fire with reverence and it will show you its true nature, purpose, and power. Since the beginning of time, we have built our communities around fire. In the center of our circle, placed with care upon the fire we tend, the cauldron of community makes the magic that sustains life. Fire is there for all of us. Fire is joy. Fire blesses us with the light to see the goodness and grace in ourselves and others in our community. Human and local, natural and global. It allows others to see the goodness in us. Fire is a source of joy, the energy to create. There is a divine spark within you, inspiring you to create your life, inspiring you to serve your community. Fire is the energy that brings a community together, creating harmony, balance, peace, and creating the future. A community working together to redress our relationship with power has the potential to change the world. Okay? All right. So in the magic below, they're talking about cooking something for community. But as I was like just perusing that, what came in through was, you know, all the greatest recipes in the world started with creation. Some have succeeded and some have failed, but it never stops somebody from trying again. So get that fire of creativity started, okay? Start cooking and invite others to cook with you. In other words, invite people to start walking their paths as well. Okay, getting the light. You have the Four of Air here. Let's see. All right. On a narrow cliffside ledge, or in branches of the tallest tree, high above the world and just beneath the floor of heaven, the eagle makes its nest. It's a place of refuge, a place where wings can fold, eggs keep warm, and fledglings hatch. It's a place from which to view the world far and near, a home from which to soar when refreshed and ready. Even the eagle, the most powerful known bird of prey of power and freedom, needs a place to rest. Okay, so I think what they're talking about here is that to know that you do have those places within you and around you to come home to. It's not about all putting it in the line. You can come back to this gift of being in a safe space and regrouping. It's not all about risk. It's not all about being on the edge 24/7. Okay? This morning they were talking about go ahead and live your life. But this is kind of saying just know that you have a place that you can return to. Okay? There is a balance to life. There's a balance between here and here. Okay? And it's a great place. It's a wonderful thing to have. Think about it. You try something, and if it doesn't work, you can go back to home base and go, okay, well, what worked and what didn't? Let's take a look. Let's get some insight. And then you go out and try again. Okay? Some of that can be just your own inner dialogue, your inner energy that you return back to. It could be meditation. It could be a physical place. It could be people that make you feel safe. It's your safe space, okay? Whatever that may mean to you, Pisces. Okay. This deck is called the Guardian Angel Message. I think it's from Tarot by Radley Valentine. All right, so you have the Six of Fire. Success, recognition, and self-esteem. Love this deck. Look at that. Yes. You have made it. You are victorious. And that's what I don't know if it was just now or this morning, but I was talking, you'll always succeed if you try. Even if you don't, you tried. You succeeded because you took a step forward. You gain insight, you gain experience and wisdom. Okay? And you'll gain recognition. You'll be seen as the person who persevered and kept trying and kept doing and living life on their terms. Not sitting paralyzed in fear of what decision to make. Okay? The Eight of Water. Searching, empowerment, fulfillment. The Eight of Cups has been coming out a lot in the last couple of days. I feel it's leaving behind the stuff that you've always been following. Maybe the fears that you've had or the things that you've just, say, I don't want to pursue that because I'm afraid. This is empowerment. This is fulfillment. This is searching. This is going for what is going to fulfill you. Your Ace of Fire. Okay? Grabbing that spark and the time that you've had to, whatever they call this, Hermit, Hangman, whatever this card is for you. Okay? The perspective that you've gotten, the information that you've accumulated, but now it's time to act. It's time to go. It's time to leave that kind of scariness behind and start making your way forward. The Star, also a card that has been coming out a lot this week. Inspiration, fulfillment, and faith. You have to believe in yourself. It's not about just going out there and thinking. You have hopes, but it's believing that you have the illumination you need for this fresh start, okay? And the optimism that you feel. And knowing that after nighttime is the dawning of a new day. So regardless of what happens, the planet, nature shows us that for every dark night, there is a new day. It's just something that happens all the time. So if in life you have a really good day, nighttime is for rest. If the darkness is failure, the new day will come in and help you renew. Okay, so this is about inspiration. It's about filling your cups and giving back and living life fully. Okay? Being the star of your own life. Shining your own light. The only way you can do that is by living it. By experiencing it fully. Okay, there's many cards here. Here you go, renewal. This is a renewal of every day, right? Reflection, self-evaluation, and rebirth. Coming in under the Four of Air, which is perfect, because that's what I feel. This is your safe spot, right? You reflect, you evaluate, then you move again. Judgment always feels like that. It's like a review, change, release, move on. That's what it feels. Okay? You have the Strength card. The Two of Earth as well. The balance, prioritization, the playfulness. Okay? It's always about juggling too. The Two of Earth is like, I'm going to juggle this energy. I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to, put in one hand, put in another. I'm going to adapt. I'm going to change. I'm going to make choices. I'm going to multitask. And then it's have the courage, compassion, and perseverance to keep going. And it's the Strength card, okay? And this one, it says 11, which I've been telling you all week, angels, 1111, they're there. Divine is coming in. But you also have the 8. Again, okay? Right here, Pisces, okay? That beautiful, infinite energy of renewal. You can always start again. Underneath the deck, I haven't been showing you a lot, but there's that King of Water. And he has been coming in. You can weather the storms. This is what it's saying. You can weather any storms, Pisces. You have it within you to do it. You have the mastery to do it. Okay? It can be raging out there, but you can just kind of, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to do it. I'm going to live my best life. I'm going to live it. That is the big key word in all of this. I'm going to ebb and flow with life. I'm not going to stagnate. I'm not going to stop and just rehash everything or go through the notes again and again. Am I sure if I'm doing this right? Oh, the decision. What decision to make? What do I do? What do I do? Take the gifts, move them into action. Know that you have the ability to always, the magic to always go home, to that safe space of home within yourself, to regroup and live again and try again and experience again, to give that wisdom your best shot. All right, Pisces. So, all the wisdom that you've had inside of you, you get to use it and show the world. And show the world is the biggest one. You don't get to accumulate all of it and then not use it, because you need that transformation to happen. You need to embrace that flame, not be afraid of it burning you, knowing that you can utilize it without getting burned all the time. Use the tools available to you to cook up something fantastic in your life. Know that you have a safe spot of healing, of recuperation, of rest. You can always retreat there if needed. This makes you feel, that gives you a sense of security, that knowing that you can just always do that if you need to, okay? You can take the time. Know that taking a step forward is success. Just itself is success. So many people put things down on paper, but never actually put it into practice. So you are succeeded. You have succeeded at that. The Eight of Water is always searching, but using that power and that courage to move and bring on fulfillment. You will start feeling thoroughly fulfilled as soon as you start moving forward. And it's okay to remind yourself, hey, I'm fantastic. I took 3 steps today. Okay? I actually move forward. Remember that you are inspired. You are the star. To have faith in yourself and your dreams and know that they're going to be fulfilled. Okay? And you always, with the Renewal card, the card of 20, the card of Judgment, is that you are accountable for your choices. And you make choices and you review and you reflect and you evaluate and then you put it back into practice. There's always a chance to do this. You take careful steps. You're still taking steps and action into your dreams. You can balance yourself and you can prioritize what's important while being very happy to finally be moving forward, to juggle and adapt as everything comes. And know that you have the courage and that you are infinite and that this is just a journey. It's like just a little dot in the infinite soul of who you are. It is an experience to be had. You don't want to spend the whole time wasting it because it is precious and it is short. Live your life and do everything that you can to experience the very best that you can. All right, so that's it for me for today. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. I will be back tomorrow to just finish rounding up all of this beautiful energy this week. I hope to see you there. Take care.